first off, news of the day would be Darnell's suspension. Did that catch you guys a little bit by surprise?
A little bit. Didn't expect that. Didn't really see the play happen at the time either. So obviously no penalty on the play. So didn't expect that. But I mean that was their decision, and we got to move on and obviously fight through a little adversity here and be ready to go tomorrow.
This is tough. I mean, this is the biggest game of the year, and your top defenseman has got to watch. How do you guys kind of cope with that and start to the wagons to try and get into a game 7?
Yeah, I mean we have to play the right way. I mean when a guy like Nurse goes out of the lineup, we got to be able to pick up the slack and keep the same mentality and play the same way no matter who's in the lineup. And obviously, I think for him it's tough being out for a big game like this. But at the same time, like you said, I mean we want to make sure that we give him the chance to play in Game 7.
Are you guys surprised that you're in the situation that you're in? How do you evaluate being down 3-2 in a series that a lot of people thought you should have won, and you seem to have in full control after 3 games?
Well, I mean, I don't think anybody's. It's playoffs. I mean, this league is so competitive, and every team is good, and we know that anything can happen in playoffs, and we need to accept it and face this adversity head on and be ready to go tomorrow. I mean, at the end of the day, it's we need to win 2 games in a row, and we've done that. We've done that many times this year, so that should be our mindset right now. And it's not going to be easy, but I mean we got to put our best foot forward tomorrow.
Ryan, is there something specific that they're doing on the neutral ice, or that's resulting in some of the transition turnovers, or is it puck maintenance on your guy? I mean, you've done such a good job on specialties, but they've kind of got you 5-on-5 a few times and created some momentum and some scoring that way.
Well, I mean, we definitely know from the regular season, from the first couple games, we know that the way that they play in the neutral zone. So obviously it comes down to us making hard plays and not giving them anything to transition easily through us. And I mean, we got to put pucks in the right positions, the right spots to be able to get a forecheck going. And I mean, we're at our best when we're playing with speed and we're playing down low, and we're working teams on the cycle. And I mean, that's what we need to get back to, and it is just putting pucks in good spots for our line mates, the rest of the guys to be able to come up with pucks and play from there.
We always get kind of caught up with, well, what's the mood like, or how are the guys? What's kind of we always use you as a reference point because you've been around longer than any of the other guys, but it's kind of your sense of how last night was and how today was in the build-up to tomorrow.
Well, I mean, last night, obviously we didn't have the start that we wanted. We clawed our way back into the game, though, and then they get the one in overtime. So we got to be able to move on from it, and I think the guys have done a good job in just understanding that this is it's do or die tomorrow, and we need to put our best foot forward and be ready to play. I mean, there's no excuses. We need to have a good start and go from there. But I mean, this is part of playoff hockey, and you're going to go through adversity, and there's no easy games, there's no easy series. So I mean, we're going to be prepared to go tomorrow.
As a follow-up, then, do you feel like this team is kind of built to deal with this properly, with the idea that you can win 2 games in a row, and by Sunday you might be looking forward to your next opponent?
Yeah, I mean, we know what we're capable of in our group. Obviously, it's going to take a lot of work, but we've been through adversity this year. I mean, we went through a tough stretch halfway through the season, and we bounced back, and we clawed our way back into a playoff spot. So we've fought through some adversity this year, injuries and whatnot, and we need to be able to take the experience and what we learned from that and move it into tomorrow.
The 5 power plays for Los Angeles last night seemed to throw off the rhythm and being able to roll all 4 lines. What do you guys have to do to maybe get your composure back to where it was the past couple games?
Well, obviously staying disciplined is a huge thing, and there's going to be penalties throughout games. I mean, that's just how it goes, but not giving too many opportunities for that power play. And like you said, I mean, you want to get into the rhythm regardless of how good your penalty kill is playing. I mean, you want to just get into a rhythm, get everybody playing, feeling good out there, and and obviously penalties put a damper on that. So I mean, we have to stay disciplined. Special teams has been a bright spot for us, and we need to keep that going. But at the same time, I mean, obviously, staying disciplined is huge.
What's the mental side of playing an elimination game, and has it changed for you at all over the years from the time you first played one in 2017? Does it get, in a sense, easier, or because you have experience, a little more readily able to deal with it?
Well, I mean, I think you definitely learn from experiences like that from the past, and this group has been through a few of them now. So, I mean, we know that we need to go out there and we need to play with that desperation, but at the same time, we need to stay within ourselves and not come out of structure to try too much, and don't force things, and stay disciplined. I mean, where we've had success this season is following through with our structure and playing from there, and that's what's going to lead us tomorrow.
Thanks, Ryan.
Okay. Yep.